Yeah, what's good, man? It's the kid Playboy, aka Play B. This shit make me feel some type of way. This the show that made you feel some type of way. Catch us every week, same time and place. No time to waste, no time to play. We just conversate and made you feel some type of way. This the show that made you feel some type of way. Catch us every week, same time and place. No time to waste, no time to play. We just conversate and made you feel some type of way. We shutting down airways, boy, we taking over. Shout out pretty ladies, Casey and Lola. Casey and Lola. Hey, yo, we shutting down airways, boy, we taking over. Shout out Dolo on the beat and Casanova. Nova, I bet I made you feel some type of way.
What is going on, beautiful people tuning in today? This is your host with the most. I know that sounds like a cliche, but this is how your boy Cass, and we are here at that show, brought to you live from IBETX Studios in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to Bets on Media. And we have a good show today, man. We have a great show today. We obviously want to get into Lola's current events. Have her ruin Dolo's life a little bit more every week. A piece of him dies. You know, and also we're going to talk about the double standard that's going on. And I really don't understand this double standard. But if you have any questions or you have anything that you would like to say, definitely hit us up. You can call in at 602-399-7787, or you can just go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/wearethatshow. Or even Twitter. And our Twitter handle is @WeAreThatShow. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off before anything else. Dolo, what's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. Just here, breathing air.
That's it? Just breathing air?
Breathing air, yeah.
That's it? Okay. Sure. Lola, what's going on with you?
Not much. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm tired.
You know what? Y'all are like draining me right now. And I had one of the
And I had
longest
an
days.
energy drink before I got here too.
And I had one of the, I had a long day. I didn't get off of work till 5 minutes before I walked into the studio, which was like
An hour ago.
An hour ago. You know what I mean? I went in at 7:30. You know what I mean? And I got to do it all over tomorrow. Great stuff.
Good job.
I know, right? I feel proud of myself.
Yeah.
I came to work with a shirt and tie and feel all fashionable. I'm dressed for success. Damn, someone need to get on my level. Anyways, don't give me that. Anyways, man, so let's go ahead and kick this thing off, man. What's going on with current events right now?
Well, let's see. Should we start with Iggy's sex tape?
Yes, I think everyone wants to hear about Iggy's sex tape.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But they're claiming, obviously, it's on TMZ and everywhere else that.
It's on TMZ.
Yeah, it was reported first on TMZ.
So that means it's official.
Yes, like a referee whistle.
Okay, that was really, really cheesy.
That was cheesy. But what you said wasn't cheesy.
No. You
Please.
took that to a whole nother level, son.
Anyways, so yeah, Iggy has a video out there, and they're saying that it's better than Kim Kardashian's. But we all know Kim just lay there, so I'm pretty sure that if Iggy backed it up, that's much more than Kardashian did.
Well, okay, here's the thing with Kim Kardashian. I mean, I've seen the sex tape, man. I think what
She
helped
laid
was
there.
she's fine, and then it's what she said at the end that every guy
Put
was
it in
like,
my mouth.
that's like every guy's dream.
That was the only thing that made her.
It's every guy's dream.
She's boring in bed, and not only that,
So
but I mean,
are you judging her off of that one incident, just that one sex tape? Because we don't know. Because sometimes women just lay there, just like, hurry up, get it over with.
yes, very true. Very, very true.
Get it over with. I got these clothes to fold.
Yeah, but when the rumor mill is talking more and more and more on how her and Kanye haven't had sex in over a year, It
Like,
makes
how
you
do
really
people know
wonder.
that? How do people know all that? Like, how do you know that someone hasn't had sex in all these years? Like,
That's why I said the rumor mill. I didn't even say the alleged. I said the rumor mill because I
Yeah.
can't prove that one.
yeah, I don't believe that one at all.
Yeah,
I don't
but
believe that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if any other man had Kim Kardashian, that she'd be pregnant already with like quintuplets.
Wait, what?
I said if any other man had Kim Kardashian, she'd be pregnant again with quintuplets.
Yeah, I would have skeeted this side.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I wouldn't even stop.
Exactly, see?
She's like, you can stop now. Nope.
Nope. But speaking of Iggy, so you know she's everywhere right now. She's like really, 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 really just she's everywhere. Period. So her people are already asking for her next album to drop. The thing is, she had T.I. ghostwrite majority and other artists too, majority of her album. But when T.I. first, got her under management and everything, they like. You know how they'll just they'll ghostwrite you the song, right? And it's like either they'll charge you or they won't, or you'll fuck for tracks or whatever. So she pretty much fucked for tracks with T.I., but now that her label company is putting pressure on her to drop the next album while she's still hot, well, she's gone back to T.I. to be like, hey, can you ghostwrite?
Well, she's signed under T.I.
Well, she is signed on T.I.
She's signed under Grand Hustle.
Yeah, and T.I. wants more than just to be, the hustler. T.I. wants to get paid, wants her to be the side piece. And
Is that too much for to ask for? Is that way too much?
But she's with Nick Young.
That is true, and he's a Laker, and he got that guaranteed money too. So,
So that's where Iggy right now is like, what should she do? But that's just that. And then, sorry, Jay-Z. Sorry, Della. I mean,
did you just call him Jay-Z?
Yeah,
I know he got the New York fitted cap,
not
but
even,
take
it's because I was
God.
reading. I was reading what I was gonna say. But JC is still creeping around completely, and he's creeping around like not even trying to be subtle with it. He got caught with this model who looks like a dead ringer to his baby mom's, Chanel Scott. The model that he's been seen with in New York before they left out to Italy, where they're at right now, or south of France, wherever the hell. But the model's name is Noemi Lenoir, and I know, right? Spit image of Chanel Scott, who is the mom of the 10-year-old he has, out of the.
Wait, he has a 10-year-old.
Yeah, you know that, right?
No, this is my first time hearing about this.
Jay-Z has a kid before Beyonce.
Wait, weren't they together for 10 years?
This was before Beyonce.
Yeah, but they've been together for 10 years, 11 years now.
Jay-Z is also like 100 years old. So.
Exactly. Haven't you seen those pictures in black and white where it's like in 1940s and he's just posted up like, hey?
Stop it! Stop it! We got a fan back here. No, Jay-Z. Wait, I want to see receipts on this one. I want to see
Okay.
Jay-Z's 10-year-old.
All right, don't worry. Give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, while you doing that,
Wait, I got one more.
Okay.
So we all know that Ciara took Future back, right?
Now, why is that?
Because I'm going to commend Ciara on this because she feels really, really strong that her son should have her father. Well, Future's already creeping again.
I don't understand it. Like once you want that celebrity status, especially if you dating another celebrity, don't you think that it's really going to get out if you creeping? Like let's think about let's think about the stupidity of what you're doing. I'm not just saying creeping whatever, but it's more of the fact that you're dating another high profile celebrity. So why the hell do you think it is okay for you to creep around knowing damn well? I mean, what's a groupie's favorite? To steal another celebrity away from a celebrity. To steal a celebrity away from another celebrity. Think about it. Yeah, I got with your man Ciara. You ain't all that. Think about it.
Yeah, and if the feud is between, both celebrities, say for example with Rihanna and Ciara, that's just a stab. Just be like, take that.
Did he smash Rihanna?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, huh? On that Love album, that was the main reason why Ciara dumped Future.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know? I swear to God, I think people go to you first before TMZ. I think it's safe to say that. You know what I mean? They go to you for now. Here's something else I want to bring up. I'm looking at this, and this looks nasty. So, what happened with Nicki Minaj's ass?
Oh my gosh!
Did you see this? Did you see this picture?
Have you seen the picture that's going around?
Nicki Minaj's ass collapsed while performing.
Like she's doing here. I'll show you the picture.
Like it looks like a seat cushion.
It really does.
It looks like a seat cushion, but that's a booty.
That had to be doctored.
No,
it's not. It's an actual.
This is an actual.
Just a regular.
Yeah, apparently she had to go to the hospital.
Because it deflated.
I don't know what happened.
Hold
but you know,
on.
honestly, it looks like one of those seats that you have if you have hemorrhoids.
Like her leg is not even attached to like her thigh.
Right. It's honestly it's on TMZ. I'm looking at it right now, and I shit you not, her ass looks like she got hemorrhoids. You know what I mean? One of those seat cushions, like she needs preparation H.
This is grossing me
Right
out.
there.
There you
Right
go.
there. You see that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Can now people say that yes, her ass is fake? Can people now?
We all knew it was
Yeah.
fake.
Whoa, but y'all
Can you not-
defended the shit out of it.
Can you
No,
not-
we defended the way it
Can you not show
looks.
me that anymore? Like,
I'm about to turn around.
That's grossing me out.
Yeah.
Well, it grosses me out. You know what I mean? It's gonna ruin it. Okay, here's the thing. We didn't defend her having a fake booty. We defend that you shouldn't hate on it because it looks good. Because in all reality, women, you should be the last people to hate on anything that's supposed to be fake. All right? Because how long has fake boobs been going around? What about Botox? What about lip injections? What about even makeup? Makeup is fake to me. I call that combat paint. Because in the next morning, when we wake up, we see the real you. And that shit ain't pretty. You know what I mean? If we like it, we'll stick with you.
See, thank God I only do the minimum required. I can say that I am pretty.
You do.
I do, unless I'm going out, and then the war paint comes out.
Yeah, whatever. But for other women to hate on, and that's what's going to go in our today's session too about double standard. But for other women to hate on another girl for she got ass shots, she got fake boobs. You're just mad because
you ain't got it.
You ain't got it, and that's why you hate.
Look, all I want is just give me a liposuction. I'm happy with my ass. I'm happy with my legs. I'm happy with my boobs. Just give me a little lipo.
So wait, when that liposuction comes out, I mean, where does it go?
To the trash.
Can you inject it into like
I
the
don't
booty
want to
cheeks?
inject it to anywhere. I just let it be alone.
You want? Yeah, I do.
I
I like your ass now, but
I
you know,
like my
bigger the
ass
better.
now. No, how about we put it in your ass? You
No.
ain't got none.
There's no reason. I'm not trying to turn on people like that.
Yeah.
Those type of people.
But that's pretty much what's up for the current events. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know what? Can we hit our first commercial break? Because one thing we are going to do, because we're going to get on our double standards, and then most importantly, today, 9/11. 9/11. So I mean, it's this day is memorable for everyone for there are different types of reasons, but I do want to get on where we were when that happened, and I think it's crazy how I'll talk to some younger cats today, and they're like, "Oh man, I was in 4th grade when that happened." I'm like, shit. I was in the military at that time, you know what I mean? So can we go to our first music break? Because I'm feeling old as shit right now.
We are.
All right, let's go ahead. Who we got coming up?
The Demons and commercial.
Demons and commercial?
Yeah.
All right, so check out the Demons. What's the name of the song? The Demons.
No, the name of the song is Sheesh.
Okay.
You'll hear it when it's like something you can't like say. Like you just Sheesh. I don't know how to say it.
All right, well, you know what?
You'll hear it on the
How
song.
was that again?
I'm not doing that again.
Do it
Do it
again.
again.
Was it sheesh?
There you go.
Oh my God! All right, so check out this. Oh man, we're gonna go to break and then we're gonna come right back, man. Wow. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Mafia ties, my hobby is crime. No, I really enjoy the kind with decimal currency signs. Yeah, anything ever watch, I be alive. GB the gas, I be the spark, and I in the spy. Don't worry, so it's served, I've served from the curb, coming out slurp from the surf. Flipping them birds, well, this should be chickens. Sticking the spoon all over the room, goddamn, my wrist be twitching. In the trenches, constantly heavily itching. Know what that mean, the money mission? Get interested. Suck a motherfucker, keep your distance. I'm gonna play with the thread, like your sister. Dirty sick in the Instagram vintage. Living relentless, a walking sickness. So vicious, not fiction, big business. Bad might be listening, make a man, put it on the gas, 2 on the dash, blast to the cash, I dash, in the flash, hand slide down, 2 ski maps, stick up, y'all dropping her, stop thinking your shit up, stick your lip up, get picked up in the pickup, middle finger flick up, Ella celebrate my lick out, with a smirk in the fist pump, counting my ends up, fuck around with my money, should know how that ass gon' end up, nigga, don't get bitched up, don't get bitched up, I get freaking fly, mileage, therefore walking down the street, I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly, mileage, just for walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly, mileage, just for walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly, mileage, just for walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly, mileage, just from walking down the street. But long as y'all know dirty stick in my cargo shoes, they cost a car. No, my nigga, you know I'm hella bent. I pull a seat back down, I wonder where her face went. But y'all can't tell, I can sell. Boy, like Sam, I can sell. I got bands, I got mail. Boy, just weigh it on the scale. Something come up, sure, oh well. I'm just leaning where I dwell. And that's always what all of my niggas. We chillin' just rolling them switchers. We fucking on all these bad bitches. As long as they know we don't need them. My heart it be cold as the freezer. We pulling up in them 2-seaters. You know we equipped with them heaters. We'll leave ya now. Gotta get that money, man. It's still the same gang bang. And if you think that's my fan, bro, when you can't act like Rambo, get hit with all this ammo. A baby Nick rocking that camo. I'm a savage, living so lavish, stacking that cabbage, actually acting. Doubt it, she acting, I doubt it. The person in the mortgage too proud, so I can do without it. A nigga talking cash, that bands, you know this nigga about it. I get freaking fly mileage, I'm flying, I'm high, bitch. Shout out to my pilot. Shit, I get freaking fly mileage, therefore walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly mileage, therefore walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly mileage, therefore walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit, I get freaking fly mileage, therefore walking down the street. I'm on the scene. Shit.
Are you or someone you know looking for a new job or career? The Vets on Media family would like to invite you to the National Career Fair in Phoenix on September 29th from 11 until 2 p.m. This free job fair will be held at the Phoenix Airport Marriott Hotel, located at 1101 North 44th Street, Phoenix. This is your chance to meet some of the top employers in the Phoenix area face-to-face. Get ready to jumpstart your new career at the National Career Fair in Phoenix, September 29th from 11 until 2 p.m. at the Phoenix Marriott Hotel, 1101 North 44th Street, Phoenix. For more information, visit ncfairs.com/Phoenix. Again, that's ncfairs.com/Phoenix.
Everyone's going to need an attorney at some point in their life. I'm no different. Hey everyone, it's James from Vets On. Whether it was my last will and testament before deployment or my ongoing custody battle for my children during my divorce, I needed help, so I lawyered up. If you need help, I urge you to contact Capstrom Law Firm. Capstrom Law Firm in Springfield, Missouri services clients throughout the state in criminal law, personal injury, and family law. With over 13 years practicing law, Tom Capstrom understands both law and court procedures and how stressful they can be. Let Tom Capstrom Law Firm and his dedicated staff take the stress and worry out of a difficult situation by calling him today. We feel so strong about the work that Tom and his staff are doing that he'll be a monthly guest on the show. Tom is a veteran and a listener, for God's sake, so you know the guy is solid and will fight for you. Give Tom a call today by calling 417-864-0552 or email Tom at capstromlaw.com. And don't forget to tell him that Vets On sent you.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertising.
Breaker, 1-9. How about that bandit? You got some ears on, son?
Have you ever wanted to be a truck driver? If so, pay attention. If not, pay attention anyway. Southwest Truck Driver Training offers everything you need to get started. You can get hired before you begin training. They've got GI Bill approved training facilities, day, night, or weekend programs to fit your busy schedule. And if you have any questions, no sweat. They've got veteran supportive campuses with veterans on staff to serve you. And on top of that, they have lifetime job placement assistance. Put the pedal to the metal. Call Southwest Truck Driver Training today.
Do you need an extra push to start your day? Well, then tune in to Addie's Radio. Addie's Radio is a show that explores tough questions in an open and fun forum. The program also engages hard-hitting issues concerning veterans' physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. This show airs every Tuesday from 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vets On Media Network. Addie's Radio is hosted by Jesse James, a combat veteran of Afghanistan, so he knows the problems that veterans face every day. Jesse provides you guidance each and every week to be a better you. So tune into yourself each week by tuning into Addie's Radio. Go to vetsonmedia.com for show details.
If you or someone you know is looking for a new job or career, you need to visit the pros. National Career Fairs at ncfairs.com. National Career Fairs hosts over 300 career fairs a year nationwide. The events are free and give you the perfect chance to meet some of the top employers in your area face-to-face. To find the nearest career fair to you, visit ncfairs.com. Again, that's ncfairs.com. What are you waiting for?
And we are back. All right, and all this week, everyone's kept talking about the Ray Rice. Ray Rice. All right, now I'm not trying to be devil's advocate, but no, actually I'm lying. I am going to be devil's advocate on this one because I believe how they treated him was unfair and unjust. All right, just to give you a spin of what happened 3 months ago, his fiance at that time, they got into a huge altercation, okay, and he hit her, knocked her out. All right, knocked her out. They even have it on. They had it on tape, but the first initial tape that came out, he dragged her out of the elevator. They called someone. They called the authorities. He got arrested. Blah 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 blah. Then when he went to go talk to the Ravens organization so they can discuss this with the NFL, he tells them everything that happens, everything. So they issued initially a 2-game suspension.
But she was there too, so she said her side of the story as well.
Right. Mm-hmm. So they knew everything. They knew everything.
They even knew about the video.
But the crazy part is, you knew he hit her. Why all of a sudden when the actual footage came out when he hit her, that you just go ahead and cut him from the league? You cut him from the league and say he's suspended indefinitely, which means he can't come back. Okay? Now, this is the issue I have with that. You've already gave him his punishment. All right? You knew he knocked her out. You knew it. You knew it. He told you. But why did they have to take a video to pop up on TMZ to all of a sudden say, oh, shit, you know what? We're going to have to go ahead and cut you from the league altogether.
Because of pressure of the same media. Because of pressure of people like you and me and others.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be pressure on that. I mean, but
that's all it is, though.
You have $1 billion business, and you already gave the man his punishment.
I'm sure it'll come back because indefinitely is just unspecified.
Well, here's the thing: you have to have the act of the NFL committee and some lawyers with you to actually be reinstated. Now, I think they're going to go ahead and reinstate him, but the reason why they're going to reinstate him is because how the NFL handled the situation. Now, it's been reportedly that they already had the tape. They already had the tape. They saw it. It's just that when it got released, they all of a sudden felt different, which, is kind of crazy. Now, here's where the double standard comes in at, all right? I don't condone anything that Ray Rice had done. I think you should have handled it a lot better. All right? Now, you're the grown man in this. You should have definitely not knocked her out. But let's really be honest here. She was hitting on him before they even got to the elevator. She was hitting him. All right? She reported that. She was hitting him. Then when they got to the elevator, she charged at him. So you already was hitting him, but then you charged at him. Now he hits her and knocks her out.
Well, charge at him and spits him.
Yeah.
Spits on his face.
Spits on him in a charge. So here's the crazy part. I'm not like, again, I don't condone anything he did. But let's look at human nature. You already been getting hit by this person, and then this person charges right at you. You know what I mean? Some people think different, but human nature, someone charges you, you're gonna throw a fist. You're gonna throw a fist. Now here's what the double standard for me comes in at is it's okay for a woman to beat up on a guy. And it's okay for everyone to make fun of the guy if he doesn't do anything. Prime example, Jay-Z and Solange. They were making fun of Jay-Z all day. Oh, he got his ass whooped by a girl. He got his ass. Now, if Jay-Z would have put his hands on Solange, we would have had a whole different side of the story.
But do you see why? Do you understand why, though? It's just because she could charge at him, she can hit him all day, but once he throws that punch,
that's it.
He had no right. He had no right throwing the punch.
So
to be honest,
does she have a right throwing a punch?
No, she doesn't have a right. But the thing is like she can hit him all day. It's not going to phase him.
But that's the other thing that where I have an issue with. You have a lot of women out there who will hide behind, I'm a woman, you're not supposed to hit me. But if I want to fight you, I'll fight you. A girl is quicker to go fight a guy than they were to go fight a girl.
No, you're right, because there's no reason for a guy to hit a girl back like that.
So it's like it's
there is no reason, and the reason behind that is just because I'm stronger than her.
Right.
He's a football player.
Right. Well, what makes it right for her to automatically say, I will fight a guy, I will fight a dude? They'll fight a dude faster than they'll fight a girl. Why do they feel the need that I'll go fight a guy faster than fight a girl? You'll have a girl talk shit to him all day long, and then the girl will blow it off and still smile in her face. By the time a guy talks shit to him, all of a sudden they want to fight. What kind of woman are you? You know what I mean? What kind of woman are you that you are quicker to fight a guy than a girl? Because it's like
just like how Dolo is saying. It's because we know you're not gonna hit us back unless it comes to that point where it's like.
And then you do hit them. You do hit them.
And then the female cries, oh my gosh.
I'm telling you the difference here. Now, if she was Ronda from the MMA, and she's laying hands on him, that's different because she's a trained fighter. All right. So and he hits back. Oh, I'm just saying. If he would have hit her back, yeah, her hits probably hurt. She could submit him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she's just a little female. You know what I'm saying?
Again. So if you know that you're a little female, and you know you're going against a trained athlete, what makes you think it was all right to go attack him?
It's not. It's not all right. Either party shouldn't put each other's hands on them.
Either one. Either one.
I'm telling you right now, the way it looked on the elevator, he was wrong. It was wrong.
He was wrong, but as a person, if you spit on my face, I don't care that you're a dude.
Who you are.
My first reaction,
I'm gonna swing.
I'm gonna swing.
But that's right. But then you're gonna take accountability for what happens.
Right, and which she did, and she apologized, and the media dragged her for it.
I'm telling you right now, what it looked like in the elevator is something that happened all the time. I'm just saying, it looked like common occurrence. It's just in public and it's on camera. Don't know. And then he dragged her out the elevator. I mean,
see, that's the thing that got me. I was
everything is wrong in this case.
Everything was great until you dragged her out by the hair.
Do I think that maybe he should be fired from his team? Yeah, usually that kind of stuff happens in any job that you have. But the NFL thing was going a little too far.
Right. Well, see, here's the thing. If you were going to cut him from the team, you should have done that at the beginning. Don't sit up there and wait till the video hit. Oh my God, you really knocked her out. We're getting rid of you.
Well, not only that, but like all
he told you that.
All the excuses that the commissioner or whoever, decided on that. Yeah, him. His excuses are more lame than a 2-year-old's excuse for wanting to kill a kid.
Well, it's crazy because he was like, I didn't know anything about that. But he punished the New Orleans Saints 2 years back for a Bounty Gate scandal that he had no proof on. So you knew absolutely nothing about that, and you committed and you gave a punishment out. You claim that you knew nothing about this and didn't want to give the right justice punishment from the beginning. So my whole thing, it's not fair to Ray Rice that you sat there and told him 3-4 months ago that, hey, we're going to go ahead and suspend you for this. Yeah. And he accepted it. He was like, I understand. He apologized for it. He apologized way back then. Now, when this video comes out, not just the commissioner of NFL, but now you got people here acting brand fucking new. Oh, he was wrong for what he did. But they get so mad at it. I'm like, you knew about this 3 months ago.
But now everybody else knows about it outside of the NFL. Like the video hits and it goes viral. Right, they know about it. They have to do something else about it because now it's the NFL's name.
Right, yeah, it's the pressure. It's the people from the outside looking in. Like, say for example, like what I had wrote today. You know, what if she was in the wrong? What if it was something that had never happened before, ever?
To me, and it's crazy. I heard this from someone before, and whether you agree or disagree, she actually has a point when she said this. We got a caller coming in. All right, so let me go ahead and finish the statement. I'll get with this caller. But she actually said that if you're going to step up to a man like a man, expect to get
hit like a man.
So if you want to get treated like a lady, act like a lady. You know what I mean? That's the point I want to get across. But hello, welcome to that show, man. This is Cass. What's going on? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, who am I speaking with, man?
Jose.
Oh, what's going on, Jose?
Not much, guys. Is it right for a woman to hit a man?
Yes.
It's right for a woman to hit a man to defend herself, but the man is being an asshole and he's hitting the woman.
Right. I understand that. But what about if the guy is not? What about if the guy is not putting his hands on her and she's attacking him?
I don't think there's a reason why, just all out of nowhere, out of the blue, she's gonna hit him unless.
I mean,
well, regardless, in any situation, when is it okay for a woman to hit a man and expect not to be backhanded?
Well, not like that.
It's gonna happen. I mean, get to the nitty gritty of it.
Yeah, if you think about it. But when is it right for any woman? I mean, what we're talking about is, did you see the Ray Rice tape?
Yeah, well, I just tuned in here a couple minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I started listening. I just got back from San Diego, actually. But, I mean, what can I say, man? I don't think it's ever right for a woman, for anybody. I mean, if you're in a relationship, why are you just going to hit your...
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Either party is guilty. All right?
It's not right, guys.
Right, absolutely. And before I let you go, man, I just want to ask you this. Like, just imagine someone charges you and then spits on you. What do you automatically do?
Exactly. See?
Exactly. If someone charges you and spits on you, then you're going to go ahead and attack, man. So I want to thank my caller for calling, Jose for calling in. But it's the honest truth, though. You know what I mean? It's the honest truth, you know.
And she had been badgering him. I mean, they were both intoxicated. I'm pretty sure she blacked the hell out and was just, going at it and going at it and going at it.
I'm telling you right now, Celia's caught me before playing. I mean, you've ever playing with like a sibling or something, or a friend or something, and they and they catch you with a good one, and then like it's on. You know what I'm saying? Right. That has happened to me and Sil, but I didn't like lay her out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the thing is, but you gotta look at the situation. They were both drunk. They were both in Atlantic City. All right. She already claimed that she was hitting him on the hallway to the elevator.
Yeah, she was already attacking.
She was already attacking him.
See,
then when she got to the elevator, he went up to her, said something to her. And then he's still back in the corner. She turned around and charged. Okay, and that's when he just stuck his fist out. Just put the fist out there.
It wasn't even a fist. It wasn't even a fist. It was open hand.
No, listen. I watched this video. Okay, it wasn't like that. It was
no. It was a punch.
It was cool.
It was a punch. It was a punch.
It looked like that to me. Like
and the fact that she like hit her head on the rail and that's what knocked her out.
It made it worse.
It really did not help.
Every situation in that was worse. It was a train wreck. I mean,
it all was.
Dragged her out of the elevator and just.
See, okay, so here was my thing. It's like, all right, it happened. He hit her. Damn. He's never done it before. And I'm looking at it like, hold on. Well, no, but see, this is just, a mentality. This is a what if.
It looked like a natural occurrence, but go on.
It did look like a natural occurrence. But it's like, to me, like, I would have been like, well, you know what? Okay, he could be remorseful. He could be like, you know what? I shouldn't have done this. But the moment he reached down and grabbed the hair, I was like,
Look. Okay, that's what made it worse. Okay,
there was no remorse.
I'm sure if he would have hit her and said, "Oh shit," and bowed down and was like, "Babe,
thank you," like checking on her, like, "Hey, are you okay?"
And again, this is the heat of the moment.
Not like some puppy. You just drag out the elevator,
right,
and just throw on the floor.
Right. Yeah. Again, at the moment, again, when
she has as much fault on this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's why that's partially the reason why she's defending him, because she knows what she did wrong.
Exactly.
Because and I stand by that statement. If you step up to him, like anybody, you step up to a man like a man, expect to get treated like a man. If you don't want to get treated like a man, act like a lady.
See, I don't agree with that.
But why not act like a lady?
But the thing is like, yeah, act like a lady, but what determines that nowadays?
Well,
but anyways,
true.
But anyways, is what I'm saying is, yeah, she shouldn't have hit him, okay? But the thing is, your reactions with your lady, man.
Then that goes to the double standard. She knew in this mindset, she knew that I'm a lady. You're not supposed to hit me, but I'm allowed to hit you. That don't make any sense.
It shouldn't be either
way. It shouldn't be either way. If you want equality, it should be looked at on same aspect. That by her attacking him, in all honesty, just like what Jose said, if a guy was attacking her, for self-defense, could you honestly kind of look at this as self-defense if she charged him?
No, I don't. The only reason I don't is because she didn't have anything.
What do you mean she didn't have anything?
Look, she's going up against
No, let
it go.
No, listen. No, listen. All right, she's going against some dude that is like huge. Okay, this dude's probably bigger than me. I mean, his bicep is probably the size.
But here's the crazy part: she knows that, so why go against it?
And she's drunk and she's still antagonizing.
A woman is not going to expect to get knocked out. I'm just saying.
Right.
No, how you said, it looked like a natural occurrence.
It's something that.
So then.
But then again, it's good. You're going to get to that breaking point. So, because how I'm looking at it, again, I don't want anyone to get offended off of what I'm saying. I'm not condoning what Ray Rice is doing. But if she charged him, and we're going to try to look at everything equal, because we're equal. We're human first. Before man, woman, black, white, whatever, your religion, we're human first. So if a guy was to charge him, would it be okay for him to knock him out?
Honestly, no. I'm just going to say no. And I'm going to tell you why. All right? Is this some regular dude? All right. Let's take out Ray Rice for a second. Let's put Mike Tyson into it. Okay? I'm rolling with Mike Tyson. I ain't never boxed a day in my life. All right? He says something that pisses me off. And I nudge him or something, or I don't know. I'm not gonna spit on anybody. I'm not that kind of person.
Okay.
But I charge at him and he fucking hits me with a 1-2. That's the same exact thing.
Well, here's the thing. No, because if you know who Mike Tyson is.
I know, but should he use his abilities on me?
Why would you nudge him?
Why not?
Why would you nudge him? See, here's the thing. Why would you start
Why is he gonna give you a love tap?
Right. Well, why would you
love tap, Mike?
Why would you start anything if you're not going to like the reaction, if it's not what you want to expect?
I'm just saying, but this goes through everything. Let's think about the random police brutalities of excessive force lately.
Okay.
All right? These guys are taking down dudes like that and calling it self-defense.
True.
Dudes, women, children are being tasered. Like, come on. Like, It's the same thing to me.
No, well,
like, they know what they have.
Police, you hold them to a higher standard with all that, and then they are equipped and trained for that. Now, at the same time, now she's married to him, so she knows him more than we do. All right? I'm saying if she charged swinging and spitting, why would you rule out self-defense?
It's not self-defense to me. It is not. I will never see it as self-defense because, first of all, her charging him isn't going to do anything to him. Okay? If he just stood there.
You don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
You don't know that.
The way she charged him, I do know that.
No. Like he has time to decipher all that.
He could get hit. He could have his hands down in his pocket, and he's gonna be like,
there's a breaking point.
There is a breaking point because honestly, let's think about it. Even if she charges him and he just pushes her down, all she has to do is get pushed down, hit her head against the thing. It still would have been abuse.
It's exactly.
Right. He can sit up there and grab her by the wrist and say, no. Okay. The elevator door opens. Everyone sees him, grabs him by the wrist. Guess what happens? It's abuse. So he was damned if he do, damned if he don't.
But that shit looked like abuse to me. I'm sorry.
But look at it. You
had that situation. Like if it was different,
if you watch it over and over again, then yes, it's gonna look like she wasn't really trying to come after. During that split second, he was already getting hit. During that split second, she charges, swinging and spitting. He reacted. Let's not sit up here and look at this like, oh my God, this is domestic abuse. I can't believe he's doing it. It would have been domestic abuse if he went to go charge her and she was protected for her dear life. Oh my God, why are you doing this? She charged him in the mode to attack him. Okay, so let's look at this equal. Let's forget about the double standard. Anybody was to get charged, you're gonna put up a defense or you're gonna react.
A spit. All right, let's say
a specific.
She spit, went and charged him, and he had a reaction. Right? He had a reaction, and she just happened to be knocked out. Okay. The problem is after that is what makes it look so bad.
Exactly.
All right?
I get.
The situation would look 100 times worse, 100 times better if he just stopped and just consoled a little bit, or even left her in the elevator and walked out. Like
we can try to even stick on. We can even try to stick on that. All right, we can even try to stick it on.
We don't have to stick on that.
But at the same time, if at the same time she charged him, why are we looking at it as he's the abuser if he's getting attacked? Let's be honest. If I can sit there and ask your wife right now, if someone charges you, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You gonna do what?
Give him a hug. I don't know.
Gosh, she's gonna hit you.
I'm telling you right now, maybe it's just a person thing. Maybe people look at it different. But if my wife charged me and spit on me, I'm not gonna knock her out. Well, that's not my.
I'm not gonna do that with my wife neither. But we got to look at the situation. Let's not automatically assume that he's this abuser after he was getting charged. To me, it's if she said something to him, and he went over to the corner in that elevator and just started wailing on her, that's abuse. That's abuse. Okay? By him reacting off of getting attacked, that's not abuse to me.
It's abuse to me.
Unless there's history behind it. And that's the only thing. It's like we don't know that history.
Let's say if it's the first time. I'm sorry.
So wait, what should he have done?
Okay, I can't get over the fact. All right, say he had I'll even say he had a natural reaction. All right, a natural reaction.
And it's never happened.
It never happened ever. He had a natural reaction, knocked her out. Okay. I can't help but see the rest of the video. I'm sorry. All right.
You know what? He's right. It's something that you can't.
Okay. All right. Here we go. If she charged him and he like grabbed her and like she fell down and he was like, that's what happens. I would even look at it differently. But the thing is, if he pushed her down and she was okay, she didn't get knocked out or anything, and he grabbed her arm and still dragged her out the elevator, still gonna look crazy.
No. Even if
why did you drag her out the elevator?
No. You have to
that's the whole.
Is this laundry?
No. You have to understand how women act. Even if he was to push her down, say, hey, get off me, push her down. Guess what she's gonna do? Abuse, just like the video that I posted up on our page 2 weeks ago of the little white girl. She forced herself out the car and then
stop pushing me.
Why did you push me out the car? Like this is what you have to deal with.
She rolls herself out in slow motion.
Right. The double standard is women would use the fact that they're women to get away with shit.
That is true.
But in her case, yes, I already look at her like weird anyway because of the fact she married him afterwards. All right.
Well, after that, did you guys see the...
It was because of the charges, and honestly, she felt some guilt in that too. Think about it. Why did she feel guilt?
I believe that she just wants the money. I can't see
Look,
it no other way.
it could be
I
a
feel
number of
guilty
things.
because I charged you.
Well,
you
no,
knocked
it could
me
be-
out
it
and then
could be
dragged
in-
me up
yeah.
the elevator. I'm sorry.
Well,
I didn't mean to lunge at you.
Well, here's the thing. He's damned if he do, damned if he don't. Because even if he was, if the elevator would have opened up and he's still getting attacked and bruised up and stuff like that, then he has to deal with that. And then even if he was to restrain her, she's gonna yell out abuse, abuse. Because especially in the heat of the moment, you're gonna use whatever advantage that you have. For a guy, even if you restrain, that's a guy's advantage. I'm stronger. I'm gonna restrain. What's a girl's advantage? Abuse. What's gonna happen? Who goes to jail? All right. So I mean, in all reality, I don't want people to be too hard on Ray Rice because again, if you get spit on, and just like what our caller mentioned, and he even had a pause on this one. I sat there and said, if you were to get spit on and you're getting charged and someone swings at you, what is your initial reaction?
Maybe I can just control myself. I don't know.
Hey,
like,
man, hey,
I know this reaction. Like I know this reaction. Like it's been tested so many times. I just have so much control.
And then with
my
the thing,
mom did that.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not gonna lay my mom out.
Well, so look.
it's mom.
All right, so wait. So even like, and here's what to continue on with this double standard. All right, it's okay for a girl to charge and hit a man, but it ain't okay for a man to hit a woman. Just like.
No,
it's
not.
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay for guys to sleep around with however many, but if a girl was to come anywhere close to that number, she's a whore. But at the same time, if
it's celebrated with men.
But if a guy cheats on a girl, he's a dog. That's what he does. If a girl cheats on a man, she wasn't getting enough attention at home. That's why. What the fuck?
But these are values set forth by us as men and women.
I'm not believing. That's what I'm saying right now. I don't want to believe in double standards. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe in it.
Well, I still don't think the Ray Rice thing was a double standard.
I don't think he honestly. I don't think he should have. I don't condone anything he did. You know, I honestly believe he could have handled that a hell of a lot better. But you know, again, if let's not go ahead and call him an animal and everything else when he was getting hit and punched in the hallway leading up to the elevator. She did charge him and swing and spit at him. So let's look at maybe his reaction wasn't supposed to be that, but at the same time, let's not downright say that she's innocent.
No, I'm not gonna say she's innocent, but I'm gonna say that he was wrong for hitting her.
He was wrong for hitting her,
she
was wrong for charging.
And I also believe that the whole charges thing was garbage with the NFL. I still think that you're good.
Yeah, you're good, and then
but
all of a sudden,
face now,
and that's what they're doing.
And that's
exactly what they're doing. They're just saving face.
And that's where it's messed up.
Now, do I think like being cut from the team? Yeah, that happens. Like I said, that happens in any profession, any job that you have. They find out that you're putting hands on your woman. You're gonna
Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson. He was a prime example. His last career in the NFL was with the Miami Dolphins, and before season started, he got into it
let me headbutt you.
Let me headbutt it, and then they cut him. What Miami did was they cut him right then there. And what makes it worse was Miami Dolphins was featured in the short reality series Hard Knocks on HBO. It shows what players go through on preseason, leading up to the week one of the start of the season. Well, they actually had him on there, the star, and they fired him right there on national TV. You never fire a star on national TV.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was watching
I didn't know he got fired on TV.
I'm like, is this really happening? And he's like, yep. I'm like, he's really getting fired like right now. I'm like, and I'm online following the timetables of how things are happening. Yeah, it happened right then and there.
It happened right then and there. But see, what Miami did was Miami just went ahead and just cut ties from him. Okay, now. Well, Baltimore was willing to work with them, and even the general manager of the Ravens sat there and said, Ray Rice came in and he told us everything. He didn't even lie. He didn't even fabricate anything.
And see, that's what makes me think that this could be a one-time incident. Yeah, and that's why she stayed.
They're saying that versus the video, right? Like they're saying he said everything that happened in the video.
Everything that happened in the video is exactly what he told him. Because remember, they already got the video of him dragging her out the elevator. They already had that video. So obviously he had some explaining to do. So he basically told them exactly what happened. Say, I punched her and I knocked her out and then dragged her out the elevator. They knew all that.
Yeah. So why would they go ahead and
you know what?
do what they did?
Let's go ahead and continue this
Media
after.
pressure.
Yeah, let's go ahead and continue this after media and break, man. And we're gonna finish it up, and then we're gonna get into our 9/11 stories, and then we're gonna wrap up for the day. So who we got coming on?
You can hear in the background, Jay Arson.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
She got on about I pull up, she pull up in that forest, she bout it. I bet you about it now, she ready. I bet you about it now, she ready. She ready. She get it all over town. I bet you about it now, she down. She down. That bit about it now, she ready. She ready. She ready. Yeah.
Shorty rolling with 95, I swear to God that she ready. All she chases that cheese, that guap dough and that fed. I can't even lie, no 9 to 5, but shorty paper come steady. Don't hesitate when we sex it. She throw it back, then I catch it. I'm a street nigga, she a street bitch. Always chases that sack. I threw her a deuce, she stretched the boat. You should have seen it jump back. She a whole 10 like a silver dime. She play the field, no sidelines. She make the rules and break the rules. Don't give a fuck about no guidelines. She a trap girl. Look at her features. Bitches wonder how she ballin'. They watching from the bleachers. Louboutin kicks. She blood walk. Can't get no conversation if you ain't none to talk.
She ready. I bet you about it now, she ready. She ready. She get it all over town. I bet you about it now, she down. She down. That bit about it now, she ready. She ready. She ready. Yeah.
Got a chick bad like Mike, dog. She pretty. Got a gold chain like mine, dog. In the head. Big K just like me, dog. She ain't bad. She bad. Coming through in your dream, called killing like bird. Cool. Got a rook, she'll do you. Not afraid, she'll shoot you. Shots at your medulla. Yeah, hot boy, she'll cool you. So cute, she'll fool you. Who the fuck's her to? More ice than a cooler. Rolex, on legs, she's skunk hawk. Four flex with a bill popping and smoking. Money made her more wet. She got her own car, she got her own girl, she got her own dope, she got her own tech. Shorty stone so damn hard, like a free rock down there.
She ready. I bet you about it now, she ready. She ready. She get it all over town. I bet you about it now, she down. She down. That bit about it now, she ready. She ready. She ready. Yeah. I love her 'cause she stay ready. I love her 'cause she's so ready.
Is that you singing the song?
Yeah, Dolo, sing it.
Is that? Wow. He was getting it too.
I know.
All
He's
the time.
like, he get it.
Last week was the robot. This week is my singing voice.
Oh no. You know, I had a show.
I just need someone to write my songs.
What?
It's got somebody write his songs.
Yeah, you better get Iggy Azalea. Let her write. You know what I mean? All right, so we're coming back, man, and we were discussing the double standards here, and now we're having this debate right now, and you know, in my honest opinion, if you know, either sexes, man or female, you shouldn't even try to go physically attack someone any damn ways. You shouldn't put your hands on anyone. All right. Now you have all these ladies up here who talking about, well, he should never put the hands on her and this and that, blah blah blah. Yeah, I get it. He should never have done that. But then again, why has no one brought up the fact that she charged him? Is that okay? And then ladies, if you're listening right now, I also don't understand, why do you feel the need that it's okay to fight a guy before fighting a girl? Like, a girl will talk shit to another girl all day long, and the girl will just roll her eyes, smile at her, probably say something cute but smart ass at the same time, but don't do anything. They actually have to get really pushed. But a guy can say one thing, all of a sudden you want to fight them.
It's because of that standard that, you know, they're not going to hit us back. simple.
So then, is it safe to say that that's a bitch move?
It is a bitch move.
It's a bitch move. Except for what? Bad Girls Club? Okay, well, there's a reason why they're called Bad Girls Club, because them hoes got no damn sense. They ain't got no sense at all. I actually ran into 2 of them. I think they were blonde head chicks. This was back in 2008. And I ran into 2 of them at Walmart, and I was like, they don't look so tough. You know what I mean? They were one of the main ones fighting. The girl I was dating at the time, she's the one pointing out, that's so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So, but my final thoughts on this is I don't really believe in the double standard. And if you want it to be treated equal to your other counterparts, then everything needs to be equal across the board. All right. If you still want that leeway that I'm so and so and so and so you're not supposed to do this to me, but you can go ahead and continue doing whatever you do, then don't sit out there and yell out equality. Don't do that. All right, it's just bad. So that's my final thoughts on that one. You sad, man? You sad, Dolo?
It's because I said no.
Oh my God! All right, so no, we're gonna wrap up with it. Well, we're gonna definitely wrap up with it. But I just want to get my final say on that. All right. Now, before that, what's your final say on the double standards that we had?
Don't hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, we get that.
Wife.
Well, you don't hit anybody.
Wife,
but again,
don't hit me.
She shouldn't hit you.
But he made it all right.
He acts like a scarred. He acts like a scarred man right now. I can.
He's an abused man.
He's an abused man.
Ray Rice told me I could hit back.
Honestly, right now, because now everything starts to make sense. Because one day I was asking Dolo, I said, "Hey man, you heard that YG album? Me and Celia loves to go camping." No one asked you that. So he is a scarred man. Me and Celia loves IKEA. I just asked if he wanted Sam Adams. You know what I mean? So that's why he's answering like that.
That threw me off.
He is a scarred man. You know what I mean? So whatever you did, Celia, you scared him. Nope, it's yours. I'm blaming it all on you. Lola, what's your final thoughts on the double standard?
If you expect to be treated a certain way, and if you simple as this. If you always have an issue with men being able to do more things than you can because you're a female, and you go out and do those things as a man, take the consequences that come with those things as a man.
Exactly. Now, before we wrap up, this is honestly a special day. September 11, 2001. 9/11 happened. 2 towers got attacked. Flight United, was it 93?
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that crashed outside of, I want to say Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. It was in Pennsylvania. And then you had another one that attacked the Pentagon, supposedly. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories with that. But, I mean, we're not talking about that right now. But our main thing is, I remember where I was. I just completed United States Air Force basic training. And I was in my tech school. And tech school is where you go to learn your job. Now, my tech school classes were at night. Okay, so when everything unfolded, I was still asleep. Someone came banging on my doors like, "Oh my God, we're going to war." I'm like, "No, we're not. No, we're not." So you need to come downstairs now. So I went downstairs to the day room, and right when I got downstairs, second plane hit. Saw it, and I'm like, "Oh shit." And I've seen America and the military change overnight. And because of that, we would never be the same. All right, that was actually the first foreign attack on mainly targeting civilians. All right, because Pearl Harbor was targeting a military base. This was attacking just straight up civilians who had nothing to do with anything. All right, they were just going to work on a normal day. And this tragedy happened. It was completely sad. I was by far just stunned. Okay, and I didn't know what to expect at that time. Everything was going out there. We're going to war, getting deployed, or we don't know. All right, we don't know. But I just know where I was, and on this sad day, and I want to, and all my prayers go out to the family members who lost someone due to the tragic incident that of terrorist attack that happened on America. And I do understand that a lot of people, you had an influx of people just joining the military because they believe in this country. I mean, you have your doubts, you have your own issues, but this is still your country. And to be honest with you, I've been all over the place, and I'd rather be here, than any other place. There's a reason why other people flood United States, and there's a reason for that. But I mean, I want to ask you, Lola, where were you?
I was sleeping.
Okay, I mean, what happened when you got up? I mean, seriously, this is a tragic.
I was asleep, and I was going to medical school at night. When I got to class, I was seeing the replay of what happened. Like I didn't know honestly what happened until I got to school. And yes, I saw that everything that had happened. I saw the replay of the planes hitting the towers and whatever hit the Pentagon and wherever the other plane crashed. And my thoughts on it are unfortunately it happened, and I moved on from it. I don't dwell on it.
I mean, I'm not saying dwell on it, but I mean,
well, it's just
a big part of history.
It is a big part of history. I know it is. It's just I prefer not to think about it. It's the same thing with like Pearl Harbor, with D-Day, with Vietnam.
Yeah, but that's something that you haven't even lived through. Like I lived through it. I mean, I remember, I remember seeing the second plane hit, and then I remember when CNN cut to Arlington, and then they're talking about the Pentagon. And I just remember, they were pulling the bodies out of there, and then watching, what was that? It was a documentary on 9/11. They were actually shooting a documentary on the New York Fire Department, and when that happened, the people who were shooting the film, they just went with the fire department. Now, what was disturbing and so sad for me was the fact that you had some of the fire, you had them kind of trapped in there. The guy with the camera, he was trapped in there. Luckily, he and a couple of the people he was with managed to get out, and half of the fire department did not. But you heard these loud pounding sounds against the building. All right, and they were like, "What the hell is that?" And it just kept going, pow, pow, pow. It was people jumping from the building because they had no way to get out. There was a fire, and it was sad. It was sad, and that really struck a chord with me. All right, that struck a chord with me to where, this shit is real out here. You know what I mean? And for them for the last decision to, you had nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. All right, and I don't know. It's when you hear those sounds, it really bothered me. Like, wow. I mean, they're willing to take their own life for this. I mean, where were you when this happened, Dolo?
Actually, honestly, it feels like yesterday to me. Like, yeah. I think about it. There's no way I think it's 13
And you have family in New York.
Yeah. I mean, it really didn't affect them because it happened it affected everybody in New York. But, I mean, it didn't affect them physically, because they're uptown. But I was late for school that day. I remember like it was yesterday. I was late for school.
Right.
And when I walked into the campus, it was, like, quiet.
Right.
Like, I was like, nobody was out walking around. There was nobody like ditching in between or whatever, or not going to class.
Right.
And then I walk into the hallway, and I'm like, wow. And then every room I passed had the same exact thing on TV, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is everybody watching? And I walked into class like I always do, just late, and walked in, and I was like, what's everybody looking at? And there was people with tears running down their face, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, and then I looked at the TV closer, and I was like, I just stared at it, like, I don't know for how long.
And I remember like it was yesterday too. Like I said, I remember going downstairs to the day room and what that happened, and I remember immediately after that they shut down classes for the day. No one could leave base. If you're already on base, you were locked down. All right, and after that, anybody getting on base, and they still do this to this day. Anybody getting on base, they do thorough checks. if you were stationed overseas at Yokota Air Base, because of 9/11, they closed down damn near all the gates except for 2. And you go, and anytime after 11, you go through a serious inspection. Yeah. And then even the inspections that you go through, I mean, it's you can't trust anything. You can get attacked at any time. And not just the people's lives who were lost during 9/11, but then that also kicked off Operation Enduring Freedom, which then lead into Operation Iraqi Freedom. And then you had all the soldiers who went to go fight and die for this country.
Yeah, I had signed up already, and as soon as like high school ended, I went through, and I got the call right away that I was going over.
Oh, did you?
2003, yeah, right at the beginning. Actually, December I got the call, and then in January I was gone.
Right, and it was a day after 9/11 happened. If you were in the Guard or Reserves, you were told to call your units because they were the first ones to get deployed. They were the first ones to get deployed. They just sent them out, just like that. And then it was just a constant rotation, and you had a lot of people who miss birthdays, miss children being born. You had a lot of people who came, they went there healthy, came back with missing limbs. All because of that one incident that happened in 9/11. So this is something more than I can just say, well, I'm not going to dwell on it. This is something that is going to be part of, I actually had to, there was someone I was stationed with. And a couple years down the line, I found him on Facebook, and all of a sudden, he's missing an arm. And this is all because he joined because of 9/11. He ended up getting stationed somewhere else after Yokota, and then all of a sudden he loses a limb. So I mean, this is a big deal.
Oh, it is. I remember for myself going into those buildings when I was younger, and them being gone. Right. Anytime I fly back to New York or whatever, however I get back to New York, I remember seeing those buildings from New Jersey over the water.
Exactly. And so you grew up with the Twin Towers.
Exactly. Right. So going back and not seeing them and going to the memorial or whatever, it really affected me because I didn't see those buildings when I went back.
Right.
They weren't there. And I was like, wow, that feels weird.
Right.
And going to the memorial, honestly, and no disrespect to anybody, going to the memorial really affected me because there are people like foreigners there that didn't feel the same way I did. They're standing, taking pictures at the memorial, just smiling and laughing and joking. And to me, it wasn't a laughing matter like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Celia even said the same thing. I mean, it was the same thing to her. Even though she didn't grow up there, it still affected her the same way. So, I mean, all you had to do was be an American during that time. And the crazy thing is, today at school, I was teaching some of my SPED kids, and they weren't even born. Not during 9/11.
Yeah. I had someone sit there and tell me, it was like, oh, yeah, I was like 9 years old when it happened. I was in school. I only remember a little bit. I'm like, wow, man, I was already in the military. You know what I mean? It really made me feel old. But, I mean, it happened. So, you got to kind of think about it. Like, give it another 5 to 10 years down the line, people they're going to treat this like almost like Pearl Harbor. Like, people, they don't remember this. Like, even the kids that started high school this year do not remember 9/11. They don't remember 9/11. So give it another 5 to 10 years, oh, yeah, 9/11 happened. Yeah, I don't, it's not going to be anything significant to them. So, so, I mean, I want to, I'm never going to forget this day. It changed everything. It changed how we do business. It changed it changed how the military operates.
Just when you want to take a trip, everything. Like, you want to take a trip? I remember before just going to the airport and it seemed like you just walk in.
Right. Well, yeah, and now because of 9/11, the airport plane tickets shot up so high they never recovered from it. That's why now they're charging for bags. They're charging for stuff that you're traveling with bags if you're going to the airport. But you're gonna charge
to make all this extra money off of the little things from the, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how significant this event was, just happening in New York, just like that. Like,
and then out of all places. Out of all places, I mean, you hit the iconic Twin Towers. Now, when I went, this is before the memorial was up, and what made everything so surreal was, you probably remember this too, the only thing that was left standing was a cross. It was this big old cross with some material kind of wrapped around it, and people were saying this was like a message. This is a message from the Lord above, because that was the only thing everything else collapsed but the cross. I actually have that picture. I'm gonna post it up on our Facebook page, but I actually have that picture. The only thing that was left standing was a cross. It even if you're not the most religious person, you really start to think a little bit. You really start to think. And I remember Time Magazine, I think it was Time Magazine had an article out on the front page. They had 31 mothers who had newborns, and the father was never there to see it because they died in the incident. So it means a lot, man. So, again, I just want to have my closing statements, man. Let us never forget. Let us all remember this day and why we do have the people who are fighting for our country, why they are doing it. All right, it's not like we weren't forced to do it. We wanted to do it. Okay, we wanted to fight for our country and let other nations know and other radical groups know that we're not afraid of you. So let us not forget what happened on this day in 2001. All right. I mean, Dolo, you got any final thoughts?
Nah, that's it, man.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. And you know what? Go play that Star Spangled Banner song. Play the Star Spangled Banner song. Can you find
Star Spangled Banner coming right up?
All right.
The rock version.
The rock version. I know we don't play rock on here, but for this special occasion on 9/11, I definitely want to do something because I am proud to be American. So we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land under the brave, in the home of the brave.
US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star.